don't know if you all can hear my daughters in the background. Right now, they are taking... Yes, so be quiet. Right now, they are taking a bath, and I am so in love with this look right now. I forgot how much I love the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation. Let's just give this a moment. My skin looks so flawless, it's not even funny. Like, this is about to be my new bestie all over again. Like, I've been doing the luminous thing, and I just like, I feel like my skin looks like I'm a doll. Like, it looks flawless. Like, there's no blemishes anywhere. So shout out to L'Oreal. Sometimes you gotta take it back. Today is going to be a holiday look, which is bold eyes, and everything else is kind of toned down. This is all using affordable and drugstore products. The only thing that is a little is my glitter, because I don't know if some of you all know, I get like the glitter set from Hobby Lobby, so it's technically not a cosmetic glitter, but it has never bothered my eyes and has never given me any type of trouble. It adheres well, it's beautiful, so that's the only thing that's like, technically it's not cosmetic. That's the only thing that I had that was affordable, because I got like a set of 10 with a whole different assorted colors for $8. So to me, that's more affordable than me using my lit glitter, which is $13 for one. This is my first time tying a turban, using a scarf because my hair's not done. So I know it's not like perfect, so please don't judge me. All of the products that I use today will be listed down below and on my blog. If you enjoy looks like this, make sure that you subscribe. Did you hear that? Make sure that you subscribe. So hit the little red button at the bottom of the screen and subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms, which is Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll have all that listed here and down below. And without further ado, let's get to this beautiful holiday drugstore makeup look. Bye, guys. Hey guys, as you all know, I am obsessed with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, except for the smell. You know, I can't stand the smell. However, when I place it on the center of my face, it does a great job of smoothing out pores. And I love, the best way to get, you know, optimum results is to rub it in circular motions. Rub, rub, rub. And then I wanted to try something new that I saw on someone else's channel, where they set their primer with powder. Now, you don't have to do this step, but I did like how my makeup came out. I was told that my makeup looked very flawless that day. So yeah, it's a good step. It's extra, but it does help prevent creasing, and yeah, it helps with the oil control. So here I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I forgot how much I love this. With L'Oreal coming out with so many different foundations, I kind of neglected this, but I love this foundation. So I went ahead and I'm placing it all over my face using a Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm doing stippling motions and just kind of placing it in certain areas. This day I didn't use the Beauty Blender to smooth it out. I just went ahead and moved on to my brows. Now, since this is a drugstore routine, I wanted to show what products I'm using for my brows. This is the ColourPop Brow Stick, and this is in the color Black Brown. Now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild brow powder in the front of my brows, just so that it looks a little bit more natural, and I actually kind of like this look. Then I'm going in with my NYX eye gel, and this is in the color Espresso. Now I'm using these two concealers today. I'm going in with my my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm just using this to conceal my dark circles and to shape my brows. Then I'm going in with this Maybelline foundation stick to contour. It's not my favorite, but I didn't have the e.l.f. cream contour, so I went ahead and used this. My other cream contours are all So use a stippling brush to blend that out. It gives the best, most natural results, as you can see. And now I'm going in with this L'Oreal True Match Concealer, which I actually used to wear faithfully every single day, and I don't know what happened. But this is in the shade N7-8, and it's a warm color, or it's W, yeah, so it's not N, it's W for warm. And this concealer is really nice. I use a lighter concealer to highlight and the deeper concealer to conceal, you know, any dark circles or anything that I may have. I was okay this day, so, but I love my tea. So right here, I'm going in with the Maybelline, it's a oil-free powder, and I'm going in with a dome foot brush. It's not a fluffy brush. I kind of like using the dome brush to apply my powder, and I just place that all over my face. Then going in with the Caramel Toffee, I think that's what it's called, the Caramel Toffee Wet n Wild Duo, and I'm using the banana shade to set under my eyes. Now, since I use so much powder, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild finishing spray just to kind of, you know, make everything look a little more natural. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to use this NYX eye base in the color Nude, and I'm just using any random brush that I had to place the product on my eyelid. Then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and blend it out. Now I'm taking the translucent powder by Maybelline that I used for my face, and I'm placing that all over where I placed the base. This will just help blend out my eyeshadows a lot easier. So the two shadows that I'm using by NYX are going to be Vixen, which is what I'm using in my brow bone area as my highlight, and I'm just pressing this color to the highest point and then dragging it down. The second color was Dance the Tides, and I'm taking this fluffy dome brush. It's a crease brush, and this one is by Zoeva, and I'm placing that all over the crease area. I'm not doing it in any type of particular order. I'm not being too precise with it. I'm just kind of sweeping it back and forth to distribute the color and blend it out evenly. So back and forth, small circular motions. And I'm going in with this beautiful maroon color by ColourPop. It's called Drift, and I am going to take this flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going to place it all over my eyelid. Actually, not all over my eyelid. I'm going to place it on the outer and the inner part of my eyelid, and I'm going to leave the center blank. Dylan is driving me crazy. So I'm going to pat it on the inner and outer part of my eyelid, and I'm going to kind of sweep it into where my crease area is. Because I have hooded lids, my eyelids do disappear, so I want to make sure that you can see the color when I have my eyes open. Now with that same brush that I used to put on the Dance the Tides, I'm just blending the edges and connecting the lines. There is no additional product on this brush. It's just kind of fading everything together from the inner and the outer corner and into the crease area. Now going in with this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the color Ice Latte, I'm going to place this all over that center part where I didn't have any of the drift color. Then I'm going to use the other side of the brush, and I'm pretty much going to pull the color into the maroon color. And this is how you do a halo eye. Now, since I'm not using wing liner, I'm going in with this L'Oreal Infallible liquid eyeliner with the felt pen. It's like the felt eyeliner. I'm just drawing a thin line. This is where I'll be placing my lashes. Time for my favorite part, which is the glitter. I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer and this flat concealer brush, and I'm going to pat that all over the center of the lid where I place the Infallible eyeshadow. And this is just going to be where I place this beautiful glitter, which you all know I love my Hobby Lobby glitter. So I'm taking it and I'm lightly pressing it over that primer, so I don't have as much fallout, and it's not a big like, oh my god, that's so much glitter. Then I'm going back in with Drift on the edges of the glitter and just kind of blending it all in together. And now I'm just going to go ahead and put on my mascara. and lashes. Okay, here we go, y'all. Now we're gonna go ahead and bronze up the face. I'm using the darker color out of the Wet n Wild duo palette that I have, and I'm just lightly placing this over where I had my original cream contour, and I'm going over that with this Milani Tantastic bronzer, and it has little gold flakes in it, so I felt that it would give me a nice bronzy, glowy look. And I'm kind of placing that in like a C shape and on the sides of my nose. Now this Wet n Wild blush in Apricot, it is a peachy nude color. I didn't want to do a blush that was too pigmented. I wanted something that was kind of light, kind of skin-like, but was going to give me a nice flush of color, and that's what this is. And it's only $3, so you can't go wrong. Now for highlight, I'm using the Tiki bronzer. It's called a Tiki bronzer by Hard Candy. You can get this at Walmart. Yes, it is in the bronzer section, but obviously it's not a bronzer. I don't know anyone that would be light enough for that to be a bronzer. So I'm placing this all over the high points, just like I do with any other highlight, tops of my cheeks, on the center of my nose, and brows. Now for my lips, I was having a hard time deciding on what color I wanted to use. So I went in with NYX Earth Tone Lip Liner, and I had chapstick on, so I had to like pat most of it off. So here I'm just lining my lips with that lip liner. It's a really nice brown earth tone, so the name is very fitting. And I'm going to place that all around the perimeter of my lips. I feel like I have a sneeze coming on. Lord, please don't let me sneeze. Ugh. Now I'm going in with Push Up by NYX. It's their liquid lingerie, and it's a matte liquid lipstick, so I'm placing that all over my lips, and it is a little light, but with the earth tone lip liner, it works well with my skin tone, and I'm just going to go back in with that lip liner just to, you know, help it blend a little more so I don't look like I ate a powdered donut. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Hope you all enjoyed. Happy